Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. So I'm very different. I channel everything in a journal each morning. I get sign syncs, messages, and I believe these are messages that I'm meant to deliver to you. I've strictly flipped the cards out of my own entertainment purposes. The cards always resonate with the energy in my journal and the energy that I channel. So I'm going to get started here. If you're new, just a little bit about myself. I'm a twin that's in physical essence of my twin now after a separation. And as I said, I believe I'm a messenger on this journey, and hopefully for you to find the light of yourself within and each other. So I'm going to get started here. There may be, and again, what resonates, resonates, what doesn't, doesn't, right temple pain, just on the one side. And if there is, that could be an indication that your third eye is blocked, but it also could be an indication that you may be receiving a very powerful vision, or you're going to get some information, you're going to get some truths. So if you're it's just a dull pain in your right temple. The numbers that I've been seeing is 444, and it's been jumping out at me. 444 is a sign of a spiritual awakening, and you're coming into your true self and your true spiritual, your true soul, like your authentic self. One thing I do want to say is some of you are not nourishing the temple that houses your soul. You're extremely exhausted, lethargic, and you're sleeping, but you don't seem to know where this exhaustion is coming from. It is suggested, to get out into nature and just ground. And nature has so many healing components. Lastly, this morning when I was coming back, and this was probably about 5 a.m., there was a raccoon wandering around. And I believe whenever these divine messengers come, their message is meant for you. And a raccoon, if you're not familiar, has a little mask over their face. And I believe that the mask of your false self for both twins is coming off. So there's, like I said, some extreme exhaustion, a little temple pain, and some of you are not nourishing your temple. So meditate, yoga, nature, even have a nice Epsom salt bath, just soothe and relax those muscles. So I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I primarily channel masculine energy. Yeah, so I'm going to get started. Normally what I do is what is in the masculine's heart space as of the moment. And again, there's so much more written in here. I just leave it because it's for my own entertainment purposes. The cards never cease to amaze me. So what's in the masculines? I'm getting the word creative right now, so not sure who that's for, but you're tapping into your creativity. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. If it's 4, I'll take it. If not, ironically, that card came up. If it's 4, I'll take it. It's not. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. So, 3 cards, please. If it's 3, I'll take it. So this is kind of what's in their heart space as of the moment. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to do, instead of doing this separately, I'm going to do it together. So this is just a different type of message. We'll just go with it. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards. So this is what's in their heart space. And as of the moment, I cannot. Okay. So mystery, I've got these 2 cards here, telepathy and mystery, and right now your telepathic communication between both of you is very, very, very strong. The energy is very strong. You can hear each other, you can feel each other's energy, and the masculine energy can feel the feminine energy very, very strong. There is some low vibration, and the masculine energy is feeling that low vibration. The mystery is the mystery of telepathic communication, and some of you are very confused. Primarily the masculine energy, they feel like they're losing their marbles because they can hear the feminine, the thoughts, and some of the feminine is just moving on into self-love, and they can feel all of that, and it's very, very strong. Telepathic communication is a very difficult thing because we live in a world full of labels and science, and we always want to go back to what our mind says, that this isn't true. But if you go to your heart, it absolutely is, and it's beautiful. Some of them are at a crossroads right now, primarily because it has to do with the telepathic communication. It's the most confusing, and the masculine has awakened. They know that you're twin flames. They do. There's no question about it. The telepathic communication is a reminder. It's energy. It's just energy. They're at a crossroads right now because of this mysterious, most perplexing love. This keeps coming and jumping out. There's offers coming, but the masculine energy is reluctant to come forth with that offer because the ego is still very, very prevalent, and they fear rejection because of the way things happen. But they can't wait to explore the world together. So they're laying there, manifesting, meditating your future life together. Believe it or not, I know it's tough if you're in physical separation, but this is here. So you may be mirroring that and triggering that energy with each other. So feminine energy, just energy, could be meditating and manifesting a future life, and the masculine energy, you're so strongly connected telepathically that they can feel that, and it's beautiful. It's difficult for me too. Again, crossroads, mystery. It's very difficult. One thing we have to realize is that sometimes we get lost in our own thought, and we don't feel like the masculine energy is, they're just going on about their life and they have no clue how the feminine energy feels. It's difficult for them to, they have their own set of challenges. So they want you to know, speaking to you through music, and when I have reactions, it's because I absolutely put that in my journal today. And I also feel, and what resonates, if there's someone that you love that has departed and they're on the other side, they're speaking to you through music today, and they're here, and they want you to know that they're surrounding you specifically today. So if you're thinking of someone that you've it's just in general, they are also speaking to you through music as well. And wish you were next to me. I miss you. It resonates with, I want to spend the world with you. Very strong telepathic communication. Maybe the feminine is missing as well. So there's that mirror of energy, and it's beautiful. So if they could say anything to their beautiful feminine energy, what would they say as of the moment? And just truly a messenger on this journey. Just want to debunk the myths, the untruths. There's a warning here. There's many people out there taking advantage of vulnerable hearts. I'm simply just giving a gift back. I truly want you to find the light of each other. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Oh, there's endings as well. And that's only 2. Oh no, it's 3. 1 fell on the floor. I cannot believe this. Okay. Because I just said that. like I said, I do it for my own entertainment. If you watch, you watch. You don't, you don't. So, and oh, sorry, I want to do the other ones too. So this is so beautiful. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards for this one as well. I can't. Sorry. It's just so unreal. No, it's too many. No, sorry, cards. 3 cards, please. Only 2. 3 cards, please. Three cards. Thank you. 2 cards, please. Okay. So if they could say anything to you, beautiful feminine energy, what would they say? They know that this is true love. This is a love so deep, so raw, so beautiful. And as I said earlier, they know that you're twin flames. Somehow, some way, they've stumbled across this. And many of you, if this is truly your journey, and another thing, very important message here, no one can tell you that this is your journey except for you. That comes from your core, your soul, your gut. And upon inception of your twin, you will know instinctively that this is something, a love, a true love, like no other. And you're hungry for knowledge because your heart is sending you on a soul journey to find the truth. But the masculine energy knows. And this is exactly here. I've been yearning for you my entire life. That sense of longing is gone. When you come into each other, it's like you fit together like a glove. And I don't know, it's very, very difficult to explain sometimes. It's when you come into each other in that physical essence or whatever essence you come into with your twin, you immediately feel this sense of comfort, like you're where you're meant to be, like you're at home. This here, anger, as I said, there's some anger with the feminine energy, and what resonates, resonates, what doesn't. And just know that anger is a secondary emotion. The primary emotion is hurt. And the feminine energy is extremely hurt and plagued with questions of why did you come into my life with such a profound love, and then just, if you're in physical separation, just leave. And you get into a loving moment, and then you get into anger. I'm done. I'm finished. I can't deal with these breadcrumbs anymore. Do what's best for you. But the masculine energy can feel that. Let go of negative thoughts. I feel the energy. So what happens is you can get caught in this rabbit hole, and you're just transferring, it's energy transference, this negative energy. So please, please, please be careful. And this also goes with that. Let me into your world. Don't close me out. So some of the masculine energy is feeling very low right now because they feel you are closing them out. So I know it's tough. Just ground the energy and get back into that loving heart space of oneself. Love you. And once you get to that pure essence of self-love, you realize that separation is truly just an illusion, and you're always together energetically and telepathically. And infinity possibilities. Again, once you awaken to this love, masculine energy wants to say that I realize what this is, and I realize that there are infinite possibilities within one. And when you awaken, you truly see that there is a universe out there more than just what we explore in the third dimensional world. 3D is physical. It's exactly that, third dimensional. And the masculine energy feels the telepathic energy, and they realize that this beautiful connection is infinite, and they love you to infinity and back. And lastly, I'm struggling to let go of my ego. And that's exactly what I said earlier. There's a mask. The mask is coming off, but it comes off in layers. It's almost like an onion. You peel it away and peel it away and peel it away until there's nothing left of it. And you could take 3 or 4 layers off. I don't know how many there are. There's no definitive number. I just use it as a metaphor. But when you peel away several layers, and then there's something that happens, and your ego will resurrect. Your ego is part of who you are. It's your identity that you've dealt with your whole entire life. So when you're awakening and you're dismantling that ego, it is one of the most frightening things that happens. And what do we want to do? We want to instinctively hold on to that ego. And if somebody attacks you, your ego instinctively wants to attack back. So they're struggling to let go because of some of the crossroads that they're facing. But they truly are letting go. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So the last message I want to give to you is the overall energy of this beautiful connection. I know it's frustrating, and I know there is some anger, because I felt that anxious anger and this exhaustion. And sometimes when you run down, you get to a naturally low vibration. So this is the overall energy, and I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. I can't. Okay. So if some of you are questioning whether this is your journey, you were divinely guided here, first of all. And second of all, the twin flame card came out. So to me, just a messenger here, that is your confirmation whenever that card comes out, if you're doubting. But you know yourself within yourself. 5D connection. 5D is outside of your third dimensional body. And 5D is mostly soul connection, telepathic. It's an energy, and it's so beautiful. Not many people in this beautiful earth that we live in get to experience this. It's frightening, but it's also a gift. Signs and syncs are crazy between both twins right now. And as a result of these signs and syncs, sometimes the universe is trying to tell you something. So if you're seeing the same number over and over again, it could be the universe trying to tell you something. Is there a habit that you need to break? Are you not looking after yourself? If you're seeing it over and over again, sometimes it could be a message saying, please look after yourself, or, get rid of that habit. And the habit could be the nemesis of your mind, and the anger and the negative thoughts. And you just need to get over into that loving heart space. Travel. I love this card so much. You're traveling in 5D. You're traveling telepathically, and you're traveling third dimensionally. And I feel the sense of push and pull energy. And I've been feeling it for weeks. So you may be feeling it too. You may be very, very, I feel the masculine energy is very drawn to the feminine energy. And they want to move forward, but there's still that component of ego as it relates to fear, because they fear rejection. But they're surrendering, and surrendering both. You're both surrendering to ego. This, again, is not the fairy tale that is out there on, various forms of the internet. It is a love so deep. It is a blessing. It is a gift. It is to the inner depths of the core of your soul. And you need to surrender to oneself, to ego. And it's happening. Like this mask, I feel, is coming off. And once you come to your true self, your truths come. And then you know what you actually need to work on. And lastly, just different type of message. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. So overall, I love this message. If it's 4, I'll take it. And it's not. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot. 3, I'll take it. No. I love it all. It's such great progress. Too many. 2 cards, please. This overall energy, by the way. Okay. So, how we started here was I hear and feel you telepathically. 5D, telepathic communication. Telepathic just energy. And it's very, very prevalent right now. Some of it's anger. Some of it's love. Dispel the anger and get back to the love. But they can hear and feel you telepathically. And if you have that anger, it's okay. It's truly a roller coaster ride of emotions. You'll get to that balance when you are meant to. But if you're at this anger and this whatever, the masculine energy is reluctant to move forward. And the feminine energy can feel the loving energy of the masculine. What you do is the most, you see those lights there? I don't know if you see them flashing. You balance each other. So when one's in a bad state, the other's in a loving state. And you simultaneously balance each other's energy. It's so amazing. I'm ascending to higher consciousness. Higher consciousness is the awakening process. It is getting to the 5th dimension. It is being aware. So when you awaken, you suddenly become aware. You become awakened, and everything you question yourself, and you try to find yourself, and that is peeling away the layers to get to your true, authentic you. And lastly, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels. I feel like that is predominantly masculine right now because they are at a crossroads. And it's because they're confused and they're in a little bit of ego with that confusion and the fear. So be careful, be careful, be careful with that energy. And that is such a beautiful message. Today I want to give you these beautiful cards as it relates to the twin flame dynamic connection, magic, blessing, gift. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards. I'll type that card number 8. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. And 2 cards. I love this card so much. I see a rainbow for some reason. So this is a message, and I have these 2 cards here, and I have a woman holding a heart and indecision. So the indecision to me is the crossroads and spinning the wheels. And the indecision for the masculine energy is the reluctance to move forward. And that's truly on them. Has nothing to do with your feminine energy. They're wrestling with ego. And there is this push and pull. So they're coming close and close and close and close, and then they get that fear of rejection. And then they back away. But it's part of the process. And the woman holding the heart here, I absolutely feel feminine energy. It's you and the hurt and the why. and the confusion, and I'm done. I'm not doing this to myself anymore. I'm going to live my best life. Do it, please. You need to live your best life. You need to get to self-love, and you need to stop. And again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't. With this noise of the mind, and that sometimes is a nemesis on this journey. Like I know it's hard. I've been there. I've done it. Believe me, I've got the T-shirt. I could not get my twin out of my head, and there was anger. You know, you can't. It's a soul love, and as much as you want to sever that, it can't be. You just have to come to realize and accept it, surrender, let it be, and be you. Cornucopia, number 11. I love this. This is beautiful. Abundance, sunshine. I see this coming into fruition. There's fruit. I truly, truly do. If you follow the messages, the guidance, the wisdom, the knowledge within you, you know what you're meant to do. So don't suppress your inner voice. Your inner voice is there to guide you on this journey. And there are parasites out there that are causing you to get stuck in this rabbit hole, this black hole, whatever it may be. The light, the abundance, the fruition, it's all coming. You just have to trust in you and have the world here, 29 in 3D world. And it's kind of like a little bit of darkness here. And there is some darkness and in the world, in the 3D world, as it relates to two twins. And that's the anger, and that's the hurt. And just be cognizant of this in the 3D world. And the most important thing is nourish your temple that houses your soul. Because if your temple is weak and run down, naturally your soul is going to be at a low vibration. You cannot operate with a broken temple and a high vibrational soul. You just cannot. So please, please, please take care of you. For some of you, again, it's just for whomever this resonates. Not everything will resonate. And lastly, for you beautiful, blessed souls, I am going to give you a loving message today, this evening, wherever you may be. Remember the music. Or maybe a song that you haven't even heard before, but it just triggers the love and the lyrics of you and your twin. Music is a very significant thing. It also is very soothing for the soul. Okay, and this is what we have here. You are a beautiful and sensitive soul. Love's objective is to help you remember who you truly are, and an internal being of light on a path to ever greater love. Who you truly are is peeling away the layers from your false self, getting to your true authenticity, and you will find out who you truly are. And when you do, you truly will find the light of one and of each other. And I love it all so much. So if this resonates, kindly thumbs up, hit the notification bell, sorry, sub, comment. I love to hear your comments. It truly, truly does help, folks. Have a great day.